our slider is pre-programmed right out of the box to do this. You simply center the slider between these two dots. Have a dot here and a dot over there. Connect your 9-volt battery and simply turn it on. You set the speed of your slider with the knob right here. I can simply slow it down, even stop it, and start it back up. This is what we do with our sliders. We get on set, we connect them, turn them on, and set the speed of our shot. That's it. I don't know why some other companies have to make it so complicated. Most of the shots you'll be doing is with this parameter right here. And it will work with any 9-volt battery. This, however, is a 600 milliamp lithium-ion rechargeable battery. I strongly suggest to go with one of these because you can recharge them, and the cost of 9-volt batteries can get pretty high, to be honest with you. However, any battery up to 12 volts will work as long as you have the 5.5 2.1 millimeter jack right here. Now, it would also work with, for example, a 12 volt pack like this. Once again, you connect it. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and remove this one right here. You can go ahead and set that right there. So if you're doing a real long shoot, you may want to go with one of these. You center it, you turn it on, and there you are. You have a control box, you have an on and off switch, which is right here, and you have the DC jack. The most important part of this slider is this right here, is that you get on set, you turn it on, and you set your speed and you're ready to go. With other sliders, believe it or not, you have to, every time you turn them off, you have to set your in and out point. And then you have to set your speed. Most of them have to be connected to an app. And if you break the connection, you have to start all over again. The other sliders that are not connected to the app have a bunch of wires laying around that get in the way when you're shooting. And every time, like I was saying, you turn them off, you have to reset all those parameters. Even the speed, you can turn on the slider, set your in and out point, your speed. If you don't like your speed, you have to stop, increase or decrease your speed, turn it on again to see how it looks, and then make those adjustments. With our slider, if you do want to use it with the app, you can make your changes on the fly as is moving, and therefore you'll be able to tell whether you like your parameters or not. Once again, you don't need the app to operate the slider. If all you're going to do is to go back and forth, then you are ready to go. You don't need to connect to the app. So what I'm going to do right now, the slider is centered. We turn it on like this. You hit on Bluetooth connect. You select your Bluetooth, and it's this one right here. And you see as it goes green, that means you're ready to go. You go back over here. You go to video slider mode. As you can see right here, we are in speed control. You can pause the slider. You can turn it back on. You can set the speed of the slider. You can increase it. Now you can also change the length of the slider. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up, and I'm going to set this really short. Now, considering you're doing this on the fly, you have to be pretty careful that you don't increase the length beyond the points of where you're hitting, of where it's going to be hitting the ends here. So you need to increase it a little bit at a time to make sure you didn't go too far. So we can increase a little bit more. I hope I didn't go too far. There it is. So another thing that we can do here is to change the acceleration or deceleration. Ramping is the way it stops and takes off. Position control. See, I can tell it to go that way, or I can tell it to center itself. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I want to keep this as short as possible. I'm going to cut away to some other shots. I'm going to change the lens. I'm going to go to this 55 millimeter. It's a 55 millimeter 1.8 Takumar lens.